Hello and welcome to the third day of the 26th Galway Film Fleadh. The day started off with a collection of new Irish shorts, and we were lucky enough to catch up with some of the filmmakers.
It's fantastic to be in the festival this year, delighted we got in. And it was really good seeing it with all the other shorts and seeing the competition. So I think we won.
Well, basically it's a short film we made for the Offline Film Festival, and it won that, and it's basically about a young man coming to terms with his abusive father, and there's a nice little turn at the end as well. So yeah, it's basically just a guy coming to terms with his abusive father.
And we got up with the shorts coordinator.
My name is Liz Quinn and I'm the shorts coordinator here at the Galway Film Fleadh. What do we look for in a short? We look for honesty, I suppose, somebody that has a story to tell and says it in an interesting way.
The women involved in the Duns Workers anti-apartheid boycott were recognised for their work in the documentary Blood Fruit. A message from Bishop Desmond Tutu was read after the screening.
I would like to congratulate all those involved in making this documentary about the Duns store strikers. I am delighted that these extraordinary people seem to be finally getting the recognition that they so richly deserve. Their action in refusing to handle the fruits of apartheid in 1984 was an extraordinary act of generosity and commitment that shone like a beacon around the world.
This is precisely the kind of film that the Fleadh was set up to show, and it does honour to the Fleadh to have you here. And I would also like to simply say this. Margaretta D'Arcy is in jail today for the kind of things that you did. So it hasn't stopped, and it isn't going to stop. And thank you for reminding us.
In the IMC, Madeleine Alnick, director of the Foxy Merkins.
For me, the project was inspired a little bit. A friend of mine told me how upset she was when she came out as a lesbian and she realized there were no prostitutes for women. Like, she was very angry about it. She came out, she was like, oh, there's no prostitutes for women, like it was some kind of civil rights issue or something. And I thought that was very funny, and I started thinking, like, well, how funny would that world be?
Josephine Decker, director of indie film Butter on the Latch.
The freedom, I think, I don't know, like I don't feel like this film is perfect, obviously, but I also feel like it's nice. It's just it's really wonderful when you get to make art and not put all the pressure of, because I think there's all this pressure around a first feature for a lot of directors. It's like, it has to be $1 million, it has to be perfect, it has to get these 3 stars. And I think partly a lot of the pressure for me was off because I didn't know that that was what I was actually like ended up doing. And so we were able to kind of experiment.
Director Beth D sparked a lively Q&A with local burlesque performers after her film Exposed.
I just think sometimes the shock value can take over the entertainment value. So it's a very hard balance to keep.
Well, I think that shock just for the sake of shock is not very interesting. But I feel that what these performers are doing is they're using wit, intelligence, and social, the world around us to reflect back. And so in some ways I feel that they are doing it in a way that creates a dialogue.
And that's all from us on the third day of the Galway Film Fleadh. Tune in again tomorrow.